Hey folks, just wanted to check in. It's been a minute since I've done a video. Um, Everything's going well. Like, I don't really feel like I have a lot of information to share. Um, I did get a lot of feedback on my last video that I called TMI, talking about the pooping and the food fears or whatever. So I just want to reiterate I'm not afraid of food and I'm not afraid to eat. I just got hesitant about what it was I was eating, and what had really made me sick was this peanut butter with sugar-free jelly that I have. So I stay away from the peanut butter. The peanut butter is high in fat, and that's one of the things that causes what they call dumping syndrome, and that's what I was feeling from it. So I don't have a fear of eating, and I've been able to explore some things now that I'm on soft foods. I've had sashimi. Very much enjoying sashimi. Can't have a lot of it, which is good because it's expensive. But I do like that. I like egg drop soup. I've been lucky enough to enjoy like a crab bisque, but bisques tend to be high in fat, and some people don't tolerate that well. But I've been able to tolerate it really well because I like to go out to dinner with my wife. You know, we do little date nights and stuff, and I when we go to some restaurants, there's nothing for me to eat. I have been exploring fish a little bit. I mean, aside from sashimi, like cooked fish, I had some mahi mahi, and that went well. I make sugar-free pudding at home. It's a chocolate pudding, and I'll use a cup. I'll make the big bowl, and it's 3 cups of milk, and I'll use a cup of my Fairlife protein drink, so it's like 30 grams of protein. And then I use 2 cups of my Fairlife milk, which is also high protein. It's like 13 grams per serving. And so it's a pretty high protein pudding, and it tastes good. That's a nice little snack when, my family's having their little sweet tooth or having dessert. I've got my own, and it's sugar-free and contains a lot of protein. Also, I've been trying to steer away from aspartame and sucralose as sweeteners, which are not good for you at all. And so they're not good for GI. They're just not good. So I found a sweetener that is called monk fruit sweetener. It's not quite as sweet, so it takes a little bit more. But like I got these little monk fruit squirt bottles that are flavored like tropical fruit, fruit punch. There's a pomegranate, there's a watermelon, and I flavor my waters with them. You just squirt it in the water bottle, give it a little shake, and it's monk fruit, sugar free, and it helps on those days where you don't really feel like just drinking water. I was never really a sugary drink person, and I don't really like soda. But I also was not really a water drinker, not as much as I should have been. I just not a drinker. I never really got thirsty. I'll tell you when I get thirsty now. When I sit down at a restaurant and the first thing they do is come up to you and ask you what you'd like to drink. Well, I can't drink 30 minutes before I eat and 30 minutes after I eat. So that one's the hardest thing for me so far with this surgery is the 30-30 rule. So like you sit down, they bring you water. I tell them, no, thank you. Do you want to drink? No, thank you. No, they say, you want nothing to drink? Like, that's what no means. No, I'm not a jerk about it, but I do find myself flashing my card, which I don't have it on me, but I have a card that says, like, this guy has a tiny stomach and he can't eat much. Please allow him small meals. I'm summarizing, but it's my little VA bariatric card. And I get a lot of mixed reactions. Some are like, ooh, I'm sorry. And I say, no, it's a good thing, you know. Still, I'm off my meds. I'm not diabetic. I am not. I don't have to take anything. I take omeprazole because I do tend to get. I've always had GERD, heartburn, and it can get worse when you have a tiny stomach. So I take that. I was not taking it for a little while. And one of my sister-in-law, who had the bariatric surgery also, she was saying that she had some stomach issues and told the doctor she hadn't been taking the omeprazole, and the doctor's like, that could be the problem, go back on it. So she told me this, and because I had some stomach upsets trying to eat, I decided to go back on it too. So I am taking my omeprazole, and I take my ADD meds, and that's the only meds. Everything else is vitamins. And so I am doing well, and everything is being tolerated well. Um, if I do something that isn't tolerated well, it puts me down for about 10, 20 minutes, and then I'm back to normal. Aside from that, non-scale victories, my clothes fit a lot better. I wear scrubs at work because I'm on a surgery rotation now, and so we get our scrubs out of a machine, so they're sterile, and well, not really sterile, but they're hospital scrubs that we have to wear. And I was always in a 2X top, and now I can wear a single X. Um, I'm still hovering around 217, which is only, what is that, 13-pound weight loss since surgery day. I just got off a video visit with my nutritionist, and she said I'm doing well, that is expected. 13 pounds is good. And I was like, yeah, but like the month before when I was on the all shakes prior to my surgery, I lost 26 pounds. And she said that's mostly water weight. Water weighs more than fat. The 13 pounds is fat coming off. And I do notice it with like the clothes that I can wear. I'm glad, you hold on to those clothes in your closet like one day I'm going to lose the weight and I'm going to put these back on. Most of the time that doesn't happen. But when you go through a surgery, it's going to happen. So I'm able to put clothes back on now that I couldn't wear for a while. And even the shirts and stuff that I was wearing just before the surgery, when I had to go into a little larger size to be able to be comfortable, they look like tents on me. And I feel like they look giant. I'm still wearing them because I like them, but I'm going to have to stop wearing them pretty soon. And I had to get a new suit. I don't remember what the event was for. Oh, it was for my white coat ceremony. And because my wedding suit I couldn't fit into anymore. And so last night, I have a job interview today with neurosurgery. And I went to figure out my outfit, and I put on my newest suit, which sadly was my most expensive suit. And I was swimming in it. It was huge. So I finally went and got my wedding suit, and I put that on, and it fit great. And my son and my wife were both like, yeah, go with that suit. Ditch the other one. You're done with that. It's not going to fit anymore. I don't know. Maybe I can have it taken in or something. But yeah, so these are non-scale victories. Clothes are fitting better. You wanted to come off more because you did something so drastic like a surgery, and you've made such big sacrifices that you want to see faster. But I'm going to learn to appreciate where I'm at. And yeah, like this sweatshirt that I'm wearing used to be kind of tight on me, and now it's nice and loose, So those kind of things feel good when you can feel it in your clothes. Then you know it's happening. Yeah, I'm getting that saggy skin a bit. I showed it in my last video on my arms. But yeah, there you go. That's it in a nutshell. I'll check in with you again soon. Peace out.